What are some of your favorite memories of Dad?
Some of my favorite memories are hot tubbing and just relaxing.
My favorite memory of Dad is when he got a bunch of new gadgets for his bike, like a headlamp or a headlight and some other things, and he made me go biking with him as soon as the sun went down, and we're driving in the neighborhood with our bikes or riding them, and he was making us weave in and out from each other, which was super fun. And then he was making me get right up next to his bike and put my hand on his handlebar and his hand on my handlebar, and I'm like trying not to crash, but it was super fun. And I just always thought that was special that we would take like night bike rides together. But yeah,
I think one of my favorites is when we were snorkeling in Jamaica and we took the snorkels out by ourselves. We didn't have a guide or anything, and Dad was like trying to get me to go as close to this underwater road or like highway. It was like a fish highway, and I would like go down and I'd get close but not super close, and Dad'd be like, no, you can get closer, so I kept getting closer and closer, and it was actually pretty cool. And so then I got super confident, and I'm like, yeah, I got this, we got this, we're good, and so we go out deeper, and Dad's like, no, let's go deeper, let's go, like, we gotta keep going. So we kept going, and it was awesome, and we were looking at so much stuff. And I remember we were both swimming, and I'm kind of looking down, both of our heads were in the water, and we had our snorkel goggles on, and I'm looking, and I see like a black and white snake thing, or it's on the bottom of the ocean, and I look up and I'm like, Dad, do you see that? And so I looked, and I think when Dad looked, it was gone. So when I looked back and it was gone, I was like, I'm out of here. I booked it back to shore. I'm not even a good swimmer, but basically I don't think I ever went back, but Dad was swimming behind me. He was getting out too. But it was just so funny, and that's definitely one of my favorite memories ever. I'll never forget that.
Watching old-timey movies and just tussling it out,
Really anything that we do with Dad is so fun. So there's not just one favorite memory. There are too many to count.
If you had to describe your dad only using 3 words, what would those 3 words be?
They would be wise.
Dad in 3 words is really hard. I'm just going to say simply the best.
Be determined, family-oriented,
Kind and selfless.
I think that's pretty good.
passionate. It's just cool to see the way that Dad embraces life and goes on so many adventures, and just he's just someone who definitely shows us that if you have a dream, then you can make it happen, and if you're determined and passionate about something, that when those two things combine, the sky's the limit.
What does Father's Day mean to you?
To me, it just means like appreciating our fathers, or even a father figure, and then just thanking them for all they've done for us.
Father's Day to me is just about honoring the man who has created all of your standards for other men, and seeking those qualities out in others, and using this day to tell him what a great job he's done, just teaching you lessons and loving you and teaching you how to love and who you should love, and why. So today we get to tell everyone how proud we are of you and how awesome it has been with you as our dad our whole lives.
Father's Day means sort of recognizing the men in your life that are just such great role models and show so much love, and Dad does that. He shows us so much love all the time with everything. I don't know what I would do without him.
What makes your dad special?
What makes my dad special is that he's just his selflessness. He never asks first. He always puts our needs first, and He has a heart of gold.
Why you are special. You are one of a kind, so everything makes you special. You listen to us. I truly believe you know each one of our hearts, which is why it's always so fun at Christmas to see what you actually get us, because it's always something we wouldn't have thought of, but that we love and is very unique to each of us.
Our dad is special because he makes everything fun. He makes everything interesting. He makes us think about the things that are important, and he encourages us all the time.
You're always encouraging us to do something that might make us a little uncomfortable, but somehow you know it will be good for us in the end.
He inspires us with the things that he does. I mean, it's just cool that, anytime Dad has a dream, he goes after it. When he went to Iceland and he took those pictures, and, he teaches classes, and it's just cool to see how passionate he is about everything, and that's just so inspiring.
You always listen. You might not always comment, but you listen, and that means the world to us. And you dare us to be different a little bit. You're kind of quirky, and I think I'd like to say that's rubbed off on me a lot, maybe more than it should have. But yeah, you're extremely special to each of us in different ways, and we're so thankful for you.
Happy Father's Day. I love you, Dad.
Happy Father's Day, Dad. I love you.
Happy Father's Day. I love you.